We have an active family. We have 3 boys, 3, 5, and 16. And we thought, what a better way to get everybody interactive, get off the couch and go outside and have some fun. You know, what a better way than own a trampoline.
Having our own trampoline in our backyard sounded fantastic and very appealing since our kids love jumping on them. Being able to go out in our backyard and do it all the time was great because they have a ton of energy and it's a fantastic way to get them ready for bed.
Studies have shown that kids spend about 60 hours per week being sedentary or sitting in front of screens like TVs, computers, phones. And they only spend about 60 minutes outside active. And that is an absolutely alarming statistic.
One of the biggest benefits we've experienced is getting the 16-year-olds and teenagers out of the house and onto the trampoline. Gets exercise, interaction, and we can all have some fun together.
The more active a kid is, the better. They're gonna be more creative, they're gonna be better in the classroom, they're gonna sleep better, they're just gonna be better kids overall. The more energy they can expend in an outside environment, in a play environment, is gonna get them to be more focused when you need them to focus, be it a task at home, be it schoolwork, homework, or anything else.
We were looking for something that was safe because the trampolines that we grew up with, we did not want our kids to land on springs or metal frames or anything like that. So we were pleasantly surprised with Springfree's product and how we don't have to worry about that.
The Springfree Trampoline was invented by Dr. Keith Alexander. The real impetus was that his wife had said, "Trampolines are too dangerous, Keith. We're not having a trampoline." Little did she know that Keith would spend 11 years trying to build what he believed was the world's safest trampoline and what we have now proven is the world's safest trampoline. At a consumer level, there are a number of advocacy groups that test trampolines, and they want to ensure that the consumer receives the best possible product. We have been rated the highest quality product from all independent testing sources. The products are tested not only for longevity and for quality and for safety, but they're also tested for their ability to maintain the quality control standards that are established in each of the markets. When we designed the Springfree Trampoline, we took a look at what was the original trampoline. It was a trampoline with springs and frame at the jumping surface, which required maintenance to have pads to protect them. It had steel enclosure poles. So what we decided to do was to eliminate all of those things. The Springfree design is based on composite rods integrated into a steel frame that is below the jumping surface, enabling the trampoline to have a soft edge, eliminating any risk of injury from the edge of the trampoline. The rod has a long, long life. It is very strong and resilient. The enclosure pole is made of the same material, which has the same bending principles, enabling the enclosure to have lots of tension for the purposes of creating almost a rebounding type surface, which enables people to be caught and have a soft bounce.
There's inherent risks with all activities you have kids do. If you put them on a bike, you put a helmet on them. If they're gonna play hockey, they wear pads. If they go out and play soccer, they have cleats and shin guards. Springfree Trampoline has taken that same idea and they've done everything possible to reduce the risk of injuries with their trampoline.
When we built the Springfree Trampoline, we built it with the highest quality standards, highest quality materials, and we tested at every level. So every component is tested and quality controlled before it leaves and is packaged and sent to you, the consumer.
We went to our local Springfree store and talked to someone who was very knowledgeable. They were very nice, and they really helped us find the one that was right for our family. And then they had a national installer come out and put it up in our backyard, so we didn't have to do a thing. They were really quick about it, which was nice because our kids were very antsy when they saw that it showed up. And it was just an overall great experience.
When we think of innovation, one of the things that we believe is really innovative is trying to get your kids outside and active, not just by jumping on the trampoline, but engaging them longer. And so we've developed Tagoma. And Tagoma is taking games outside and making them active, using it on a tablet where their feet become the controller, not their thumb.
Did you know that the life expectancy of kids today is shorter than that of their parents? They're not out there, they're not expending energy, they're spending all their time in a sedentary life. We need to get those kids outside moving. Jumping on a trampoline has all kinds of health benefits for kids. It improves their lymphatic system, it improves their coordination, they're gonna have stronger bones, joints, tendons, ligaments. It's gonna improve their cardiorespiratory system, and it's also gonna help them be stronger and much more coordinated in life. The sooner you can get your kids out exercising and having fun doing it, the sooner you create healthy lifestyle habits that are gonna last their lifetime.
I really wanted a trampoline because growing up as a kid, I saw them in other people's backyard. I didn't have one, and I wanted my kids to have one. It's a timeless piece. They are a ton of fun. The kids love jumping on them, and there's never a dull moment. They're just full of laughs and giggles, and they're just a lot of fun to have in a backyard.
No springs, no frame. The Springfree Trampoline delivers safe backyard play.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.